Alaska is a land of extremes. The mountains are tall, the winters are long, the seas are cold and unforgiving. Beneath the waves of these powerful waters lives a true giant. It is not a monster of myth, but a real creature of incredible size and strength. This is the Pacific halibut. It is a flatfish, designed by nature to live its life on the dark seabed. The boats of the Alaskan halibut fleet are not pleasure craft. They are rugged, floating workshops, built to withstand the harsh realities of the North Pacific. They range in size, from smaller vessels crewed by just one or two hardy souls, to larger longliners with a full team. The wheelhouse is the nerve center, radios for communication, radar for fog, and GPS to mark productive spots. Here, the captain makes decisions that determine the success and safety of the trip. Below, the deck is a carefully organized space of ropes, hooks, winches, and bins, always wet, always slick. At the heart of the vessel is the fish hold, insulated and packed with ice. A boat is nothing without its crew, a small, tight-knit team where each role is honed by experience. The deck hands are the muscles, bait the hooks, set the gear, haul the lines, and process the catch. They work, eat, and sleep in close quarters, camaraderie forged by shared challenges. The thrill of the catch and a profound connection to nature make this demanding life a calling. Catching a fish that can weigh over 500 pounds requires more than a simple rod and reel. The primary tool is the long line, brutally effective, elegantly simple. A main ground line can stretch for miles, lying flat on the ocean floor in halibut territory. Hundreds, sometimes thousands, of shorter lines called gangions carry the hooks. Heavy-duty forged steel, often circle hooks designed to set securely at the corner of the mouth. That design reduces injury and boosts survival when undersized fish are released. Managing miles of line requires powerful hydraulics, drums and reels to deploy the ground line. A hauler or winch brings the line back from the depths, fish and hooks rising. The crew unclips, sorts, and resets. Machines lift, people think. Buoys mark each end, often with flags or reflectors for visibility and tracking. On deck, gaffs help lift heavy halibut over the rail, every item chosen for strength and durability. From the main line to the smallest gaff, the gear must survive the toughest conditions imaginable. The success of a halibut trip often comes down to one simple thing: convincing a giant fish to bite a hook. This is the art of temptation. The fisherman's primary tool is bait. Halibut are predators with a keen sense of smell. Bait is thawed, then cut to size, large enough to appeal, not so big it kills the hook set. High oil content releases a strong scent trail, traveling the currents like a dinner bell. Hours at the baiting table, repetition and care, hundreds to thousands of hooks per set. Presentation is everything. A poorly baited hook is useless. The point must be exposed to pierce a tough mouth. The hook is woven to keep bait secure on the descent. Rigging helps prevent bait theft by smaller fish. Some experiment with plastic squids or hybrids, adding natural bait for scent and a visual cue. The choice depends on captain's experience, grounds, and time of year. Ultimately, the goal is an irresistible offering, triggering the predator to strike. Catching giant halibut begins with knowing where to look. Bottom dwellers favor soft sand and mud, often along the edges of plateaus, shelves, and deep channels where food rides the currents. Modern electronics help: fish finder, sonar, GPS, painting a picture beneath the waves. A skilled captain reads bottom type, depth, and fish or bait marks, yet experience is irreplaceable. Secret spots, detailed logbooks, tides, seasons, results. Water temperature, tides, and currents dictate when and where fish feed. They migrate, deep in winter to shallower feeding grounds in summer. Strategies shift with the season and the sea. Finding halibut is a puzzle, cutting-edge science, old-fashioned seamanship, and instinct. The hunt begins long before the first hook drops. Small boats, vast ocean. Knowledge turns chance into catch. This intuitive ocean knowledge is what separates the good from the great. Once a promising spot is found, the real work begins. The crew prepares to set the long line. Fast, coordinated, precise. The line sinks to the seabed, then the soaking wait begins. Hours pass to let scent spread and fish find the hooks. Pace shifts from frantic to anticipatory. Rest, check gear, think. What's happening down there? The trip hangs in the balance. Haul order given, end buoy aboard, line fed into the hauler. Moment of truth, empty hooks disappoint, bent ones thrill. The crew moves fast, unclip, organize, reset. Giants fight, raw power, sudden lunges, violent rolls. With timing and teamwork, the massive body clears the rail. Landing a giant is a victory, the climax of set, soak, and haul. The moment a halibut comes over the rail, quality control begins. First, dispatch swiftly to protect crew and meat quality. Bleeding is critical. Blood left in flesh ruins flavor and color. Clean deck, clean fish, bacteria kept at bay. Dressed and rinsed thoroughly, inside and out, before the hold. Regulations protect juveniles. Stewardship in action. In the hold, temperatures hover just above freezing. Slush ice chills the core fast. Vigilance on the run home. Warm fish means lost value. At the plant, offload, weigh, and grade each fish for size, freshness, and handling. Premium fish become fillets, vacuum sealed and flash frozen to lock in quality. From Alaska to the world, restaurants, groceries, dinner tables, every fillet traces back to a single hook in deep, cold water. The halibut fishery is a story of hard work and of careful management. Each year, scientists assess the stock and set total allowable catch. Quotas are divided among boats to prevent overfishing and protect the resource. Rules are enforced, but cooperation from fishermen is key. Captains log catches. Observers gather data to keep the fishery honest and healthy. Seasons and protected areas shield spawning and juvenile habitats. Circle hooks reduce injury. Undersized halibut and bycatch survive release. Tagging reveals migrations and growth, data that guides policy. The future depends on stewardship, livelihoods and oceans intertwined. Those on the front lines respect the sea because it raised them. By following the rules and embracing responsible practices, they do more than catch fish. They guard a wild tradition, ensuring the giants of the deep will thrive for generations to come.